New at noon in the Delphi murders trial this morning, for the first time, jurors watched a police interview tape of suspect Richard Allen. He's charged with the murders of Abby Williams and Libby German. CBS 4's Russ McQuaid has been in the courtroom each day for us. He joins us now live with the latest breaking details from today. Russ?
Good afternoon, Melissa. Well, it was on October 13th, 2022, 5.5 years after Libby German and Abby Williams were killed, that Richard Allen was called in by police, sat down, talked to him. They said, 1, here's your Miranda rights. 2, you are not under arrest. And then for the next 90 minutes, it's clear detectives thought they had their Delphi double killer. The jurors watched videotape of Richard Allen's interview from that day with investigators, and they saw him freely signing away his right to remain silent and to consult an attorney. Before, he was told that witnesses put him in the vicinity of the Monon High Bridge the afternoon Libby and Abby were abducted and killed. During the first 30 minutes of the interview, Allen appears conversational and cooperative in talking to investigators, but becomes cautious when asked about what he was wearing the day of the murders and what became of the cell phone he was carrying that day, a cell phone police say that now they can't find. Then at about the 52-minute mark of the interview, it seems to dawn on Allen that investigators are questioning him like a suspect, and he says, "I don't want to be somebody's fall guy. I'm starting to feel like your main lead. You're not going to find anything to connect me to the murders, so I'm not worried about it." Then, when detectives say they just want to look at his car and his house, Allen says, "I'm not going to have police going through my house and stuff." The interview became combative when Allen was shown a photograph of Bridge Guy and told his clothes he wore that day looked the same way the killer was dressed. Allen says, quote, "If that's taken with the girl's phone, that's not me." Allen then added, "A lot of people wear blue jeans and dark jackets," to which the investigator replied, "but not walking on the bridge that day." At that point, Allen says, "We are done here. Arrest me or take me home." That's when detectives do take him home, only to show up a couple hours later with a search warrant where they came out with evidence that they say links Allen to the murders of the girls, including a gun that shot, allegedly, the same caliber shell and the same shell that was discovered at the feet of the girls in the woods. Melissa?
Now, Russ, since this was the first time the jurors have heard Allen's voice, how did that play with the jury?
Well, after covering decades of trials with juries, I know that juries a lot of times will sit there and try to understand the person they sit in judgment of. So you can only imagine that the jurors are watching this interview, how it progresses, how Allen's attitude changes throughout the interview, and they wonder to themselves, I wonder how I would have answered those questions. That is something that is very specific, and the fact that this interview has been played and there's one more interview of his arrest several days later that is yet to be played for jurors, this may abrogate the question about whether or not the defense puts Allen on the witness stand, because in some ways the jury has already heard him respond to these charges and explain his story. Melissa?